Yo! I did a video not too long ago that was basically top 5 film franchises of all time, and I did not talk about Scooby-Doo, which I should have. It should have been number 1 or 2, somewhere up there. Honestly, I think this exceeds everything else and becomes a new type of, this would be number 0. It's above number 1 for me. But yeah, let's just talk about some Scooby-Doo stuff that I absolutely love since I didn't talk about it in that video.
Intro, intro, drop it down. Word to your mother.
The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo is absolutely amazing. Vincent Van Gogh is one of the coolest characters found in Scooby-Doo, and that's saying something because there are a lot of good Scooby-Doo characters, and Scrappy-Doo, as always, is absolutely amazing. I don't know where all the hate for Scrappy-Doo is coming from. It was mostly just a early 2000s to mid 2000s type of thing, and I think everybody that hates Scrappy-Doo is kind of just mellowing out and realizing that Scrappy-Doo is actually a really... Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King is one of my favorite Halloween movies. If you have not seen it, definitely go and watch it. This is one of the ones where the monsters are real, and the mystery gang, other than Scooby and Shaggy, actually become monsters themselves. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island was one of the very first Scooby-Doo movies, if not the first one, and was definitely the first one to get huge, and is still absolutely amazing. Definitely holds up. I absolutely love this Scooby-Doo movie. Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery. I love WWE, and I love Scooby-Doo, and I think the monster design for the Ghost Bear is absolutely sick. So, obviously, I'm gonna love this. We got John Cena, we got Kane, we got Undertaker, we got freaking Stone Cold Steve Austin. We got a lot of people in this movie. Some that I just can't even remember that make a cameo. But yeah, this absolutely peak. Scooby-Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery is so good. It takes kind of a fictional type of Kiss from the comics and a regular version of Kiss and puts them together to make this really cool, like, cosmic mystery type of thing where they're fighting evil witches and, like, just figuring out how much power rock and roll truly has. It's just so good. So good. And the Demon is definitely my favorite, just like he is in real life. I absolutely love him. He is so cool. I especially in this movie, just... Dude, if you haven't read the Kiss comics, go and read those. I know that's off topic, but you... I would be remiss if I did not mention What's New Scooby-Doo, the amazing reboot / sequel to the original series that's happened in the 60s or 70s or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The original series is absolutely goated too, but What's New Scooby-Doo is absolutely amazing. And Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, along with What's New Scooby-Doo, was the one that I grew up with, and this is definitely my favorite by far. I absolutely love Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. If you're going to watch any of these, definitely, well, watch all of them, obviously. I'm giving you an order right now. Go and watch every single one of the series and movies that I've talked about in this video, but also definitely go check out this one. It is so good. The story, the characters, everything about it. Best version of Scooby-Doo, except maybe Velma and Shaggy's relationship. That was a little bit weird and awkward, but it's fine. Shaggy knew that his true love was Scooby. This video originally ended with Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, but I have 2 more that I want to talk about, and it's already past the 3-minute mark. That's for shorts. Shorts being 3 minutes now is so weird and kind of just, I don't know. I can get it. If my video is over a minute, it's always way over a minute, so it's just really weird trying to get it within 3 minutes, but whatever. This one's already like 5 minutes long, so let's just go on to Scooby-Doo and Guess Who. This is a really good throwback to all of the older ones where every single episode has a guest star, and that's literally what it is. It's guest stars. The first, like, half of the episode is basically just getting to know who's in the episode. And yeah, at the end, they always help out in solving the mystery. Sometimes there was a Batman, Wonder Woman, Weird Al, there's Sherlock Holmes, there's other non-fictional people. Well, I mean, Weird Al isn't a fictional creature. I kind of treat him like a unicorn, but that's besides the point, I guess. But yeah, this is just a really cool show, and its art style, I dig the art style. It's like kind of newer looking, but it has the same vibe as the older stuff, and I I don't know, it's just chef's kiss, you know? It's like bringing the old with the new and making me come, you know? It's just really good. And we've got one more to talk about in this video, and I really hope I didn't say that at the end of the Mystery Incorporated section, because I don't know if I did. If I did, it's fine, just go ahead and don't accept that as the truth. Never accept me saying a video is over as the truth. Just keep watching, because there's a pretty good chance I go on another rant. I don't know if you've been watching this channel for a while, you probably know that by now. But if you haven't, there you go. There's a little bit of knowledge for you. Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo is one that I never really loved, but I liked. It's like one of those, I like all of the Scooby-Doo ones, but there's only a few that I absolutely love and adore. And this is one that I like but don't really love. And honestly, I'm going to say something that you people need to hear. Scooby-Doo's ratings was plummeting. They were awful, and the show was about to be canceled until Scrappy-Doo was introduced. I think I already went on a rant about Scrappy-Doo. My memory is just awful. I made this video like an hour ago, I'm pretty sure, and I've already forgotten everything I said in it. So this might be a little bit of retracking the if I went on a Scrappy-Doo rant already, which I probably did. I'm talking about Scooby-Doo, come on, how am I not supposed to? The hate he gets is undeserved, and honestly, he's a hero. Their ratings were plummeting, like I was saying. They were about to be canceled, and then they brought in Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, which was a one-season thing in like 1974 or 79, something like that, and it was just to bring in a new mascot, basically, kind of like the Minions, except less annoying and awful, and it speaks English. I say it, but it's, you know, it's Scrappy-Doo, come on. And it's honestly, I like Scrappy-Doo. He's a cool foil, especially whenever the show is just Shaggy and Scooby, because Scrappy-Doo is all about chasing the monster and fighting them head on. And honestly, in a show with just Shaggy and Scooby, they would never get into any trouble or anything if they weren't taking care of Scooby's nephew, which does kind of make him a little bit annoying in some situations, but in most situations, it just makes him a cool guy that wants to protect people, and he looks up to Scooby-Doo so good, and it's just an adorable relationship that they have, because it's like the really cool uncle that he thinks is like super brave, and he's like a superhero, which I mean, he kind of is whenever he's in the whenever he's with the other gang, but it's not really whenever he's alone, because he's like literally a scaredy cat, but he's also a dog. It's funny, come on, that's humor right there. But yeah, I don't know. This video wasn't made just to make a rant about Scrappy, but every time I talk about Scooby-Doo, it ends up being a rant about Scrappy, okay? Scrappy is cool, and he's a cool foil for all of them, and honestly, he's the best. He's one of the best characters in Scooby-Doo. I love Scrappy-Doo. He's so cool, and none of this hate would have been happening if James Gunn wouldn't have made that Scooby-Doo... Oh, yeah, it was the first one, because the first one is the one where they're split up and not the second one, which makes no sense. Those movies should have been flipped around. I have a lot to say about the live action stuff too. I love those two movies, but I think those two movies should have been flipped around. I can talk about that later in a different video though. Maybe I'll be able to squeeze it into a short instead of making a video that is now like 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, I go on way too many rants. But yeah, I like Scrappy-Doo. He's cool. And even whenever he's in a show that I don't absolutely love, and I just like, he's the best part of it. I love Scrappy-Doo. He's so cool. And you know what? James Gunn is evil for making him the villain. Everyone thinks he's evil now. And even Mystery Incorporated isn't innocent whenever it comes to this, because there's a scene, it is a pretty funny scene, but there's a scene where they're in the museum of all the stuff that they've captured, and Scrappy-Doo has a statue there, and Fred just goes, "We promised we'd never talk about him again." Like, bruh, what cryptic kind of shit is that, my dude? Bro. Scrappy-Doo is a treasure among garbage, okay? I love him. But I also love all of the other Scooby-Doo, so ignore me calling everyone in the show garbage. I love all the characters, but Scrappy-Doo deserves more love than he gets, and you people need to give it to him, or I'm gonna beat you all up. Okay, I think this is actually the end of the video. I already have an outro filmed. I don't know if it's gonna, you know, mesh very well with this added video, but yeah, I don't know. I like Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, and I like Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. Honestly, Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, you should watch that, just if you want to There's one where they team up with the George Takei, and that's always cool because, I mean, come on, he's a very handsome man with a beautiful, silky, creamy voice. Creamy, more like make me creamy. I'm ending the video with that. Goodbye. But yeah, I'm obviously never going to pass up an opportunity to talk about Shaggy, Scooby, Velma, Daphne, and Fred, and the entire Mystery Gang. Plus, you know, I've made a couple videos talking about Scrappy-Doo, so, I mean, you know, obviously I want to talk about them more. And if you want a video where I go over who they could stop and if other fictional villains tried to, you know, terrorize their town or whatever, like and subscribe and comment and tell me, because I've been wanting to make a video like that for a while. But yeah, this was really fun to make. Tell me what your favorite Scooby-Doo type of series or movie is. But without further ado, as always, see ya!